Hello, 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 beautiful people. Good morning, wherever you are in the world viewing my video. Good morning, good afternoon. It is what are you doing inside? Please go outside right now. It is such a gorgeous day. You have to go outside and enjoy it. I'm telling you, man, you can't let this gorgeousness miss you. Okay, what do I want to talk about today? So today I want to talk about the importance of just seizing the moment and doing what's best for your future. Do you procrastinate? I'm like that too. I'm always procrastinating, and it's almost as if you're telling yourself that I'm gonna do this thing when I get some more money. I'm gonna do this thing when I lose some weight. I'm gonna do this thing next year. I'm gonna do this thing. And we find so much reasons why we don't seize the opportunity. And what happens is that the opportunity passes us. And then when we get to that stage when you feel like, okay, it's now next year, you now have that money you thought you would have, and now you're ready to do that thing you wanted to do. But guess what? There is something else that comes up that prevents you from doing what you wanted to do. So I just want to encourage you, instead of waiting for the right time to come, just do it now. Whatever tools you have, whatever resources you have available for you, use what you have now and get it done, because the right opportunity, what you think is the right time, it's never gonna come. You are always gonna be lacking something. So use what you have now, use the talent you have now to seize that opportunity. When I was in Jamaica and I was thinking about going to college, and I wrote to all of my family members and I said to them, I want to go to college. And some of them said to me, you know how much college costs? You have money? You think people have money put on? But I was determined that I was gonna go to college because everybody else is going to college, so why not me? I'm not thinking about the cost. I'm not thinking about budget. What is that? What is budget? I just know that I want to go to college. And so I remember I went to a university workshop where they gave you like a guide about what college would cost. And I'd never even know where the first cent was coming from. I just said to myself, I'm going to college no matter what. And so I wrote every single person that at those time I used to write letter, like long letter like that where you take to the post office. I used to write those letters. So I wrote a letter to all my family and I told them my plans, and I used the information from the university workshop and I sent it to one of my aunts. And my aunt, she was so impressed with how I laid out the budget. I never knew about budget. I was just writing what I saw on the paper that they gave to me. My aunt was so impressed that she told me that she would help me. And this aunt, I didn't grow up with this aunt. I just always heard about her, and every now and then she would call, but I never really met her in person. So she told me she would help me, and then because I had this burning desire to go to college, I decided that, you know, I would find out more about scholarships and what I needed to do to get to college. So I'm just sharing this story to say that if there's something that you want to do, stop waiting for the right time and the right opportunity. I'm sorry, but waiting for the right time has never worked for me. I don't know, maybe it worked for you, but I'm just one of these people that I seize the opportunity, or I go out and try to find out how I can get it done, you know. So my aunt, she sent the money and I was able to start university, and I have lots of stories about university to share with you. But I'm just saying that to say that sometimes you have to create your own opportunities. Stop waiting on the government. Stop waiting on your family. Stop waiting on your friends. Stop waiting to win the lottery. You have to go out there, attend workshops. You have to go out there, attend workshops, attend, you know, if you hear that there's a conference coming up and you can afford to go, or if it's a free conference, then go and find out about what you need to do to get to whatever your goal is. Like, for example, if you're trying to buy a house, go to a housing workshop. If you're trying to go to college, go to a higher education workshop, or read a book, or go on Google and search, because you know that right now everything that we need, almost, you can find it on Google, because Google does for us what, you know, we used to have to go to the library to do, or we had to find an expert. Now you can just use the correct search terms and pull up the information that you need. And yes, it's true that sometimes you go on Google and you may be overwhelmed by the amount of information that you pull up. But here's the thing. You need to not only do your research, but you need to find people that are experts in that area and ask them how how did they do what you are trying to do, you know? So I just wanted to share that with you. Stop waiting on the right time. Seize the opportunity. Seize the opportunity and make it happen. You know, whatever you want for your life, write it down. And how do I know all of this stuff? How can I be here making this video telling you all this stuff? Well, I read a lot of self-help books and I read a lot of positive books. And this is just some information that I'm sharing with you from some of the books that I've read. You know, some of these books that I read, this information about taking action, living in the now. And I just feel like I want to share that information with someone, you know. I'm hoping that someone may watch my videos and be motivated by some of these experiences that I share with you, and you will go out there and take action and, you know, get it done. So attend workshops, surround yourself with people who are like-minded, that are trying to do what you're trying to do. And I'm telling you, when I wanted to go to university, and it's almost like if you tell 10 people what you're trying to do, there are 10 people who are gonna tell you why it can't happen, you know. And you can't listen to these people. Like, just because it didn't happen for them, that don't mean it's not gonna happen for you. Your story is not their story. You see what I'm saying? So you have to just make it happen for you. So to conclude this video, surround yourself with people who are doing what you're doing. Do your research. Contact an expert. Go to workshops. Who puts on these workshops? Go to your library or your community center and talk to the person at the library or the community center. And you know, these people are usually well informed of opportunities. For me, I'm always going to a library, so I'm always talking to people to try to find out how to get things done. So I would encourage you to do that. And whatever you want for your life, write it down. Make a plan about how to get it the legal way and make it happen. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.